Basics of trading just in one video. Hi, my name is Camila and today we're gonna talk how to trade and what to do on binary options just in one video. I will try to explain to you all the details that you need to know to successfully trade on binary options and take your profit. So we're gonna start as usual. We're gonna check out all the assets with the biggest payout. So we're gonna highlight them to our screen. And one more, I think. Also, we're gonna have the candles for 30 seconds. As usual, we're not gonna use the indicators today. And the time for the trading gonna be 5 minutes. So the deal is gonna go 5 minutes. So that's gonna be a long trading sessions, you know. Okay, guys, so let's see what's happening on the asset and find the best moment to trade. So let's find, for example, somewhere here. Well, let's see. So okay, let's see what's happening here. As we can see from the trading, from the candle, from the market situation, most of the buyers now is saying that the price is gonna go downwards, so they putting this downwards area. Also, we have some zones of support. And for example, it was here and we already checked it in. You can see that we already went through this zone. Also, we have some zones of support, for example right here, and we can see this really clearly, for example here, but we don't have any more zones of support downwards to check them in, so I probably think that we're gonna go upwards. And let's check it out. Usually I say do not go towards the crowd, because a lot of people thinking that the price is gonna go downwards again, but on this market we can see that we don't have any more support zone for the whole area. So we went down through the road and never had one more support zone again. And here we have this zone of resistance that we never checked in. So probably I think we're gonna go there and check it in, try to go there, because we already checked in this support zone. Also, we can see that we're working with a curve situation and with the maximum minimum situation. For example, right here you can see the minimum situation very clearly, so it went right through here. Also, we have the zone where the market working and you can understand it very clearly. So let's put another color to here and let's see. So we have this zone where the market working is really clearly and it's understandable. Also, we can see that this zone of support, our price is going there, it's gonna check it in. And let's find where more we have zones of support. We have this zone of support again here, so probably we can go through here, but I don't really feel like that, but still we're gonna try this zone 100%. Also, we can see that we're working with the curves here and we worked with the curves here. And let's check it in what happened with our candles with a close look. So we had these tails that showed us that yes, we tried to go lower but we can't do it, so maybe we can go higher. And again we had this tail here that showed us maybe not so much higher, but then we have this not really full volume candle that's showing us that we're probably gonna try higher, not lower. And now that is what happening on the market, and we can see how the price is trying to grow up because we don't have this really volume and ability to go downwards. Also, we can see that we have this resistance zone that gonna help us to understand where the price is going. And the thing about resistance zone and about support zones. So resistance zone, you can imagine the person that with the pull of the weight that trying to stop our candles from growing in this area. And also with the support zone, the same, that the person with very great strength trying to put with the hands that price is not going to be lower from that moment. So now we're just gonna see what's happening, but I think we already in a plus, yes. So but I think that we're gonna try this resistance zone anyway, just very slowly again with the curves. As you can see, we just tried to go through this resistance zone but we never did, and I think we're gonna try it now. We don't have really full volume candles, as you can see, but we don't have very empty candles too. That's saying us about the possibility of growing up. Also, we working with the same area, so the price that we bid it in is under this area, so it's 100% profitable situation on the market. So let's wait a little bit and see what's gonna happen here. But we already in a profitable position, so I think that is pretty understandable and pretty easily, so you can copy that and work with these indicators and technical analysis on your market experience. So let's just wait again. I'm just really interested if it's gonna go higher here or not. So just I think a few seconds left till the candle gonna close up and till the deal gonna close up. But this candle is really trying. See, we don't have a really big tail and we still have the positions to work higher here, so I think we're gonna do it. And also these candles even showing us the tail that is not profitable, I think we still have this position to grow. And guys, just a few seconds and I'm so interested, and we went to the resistance zone, guys. Oh my god, and we have the profit just so easily. Yes, few seconds, and yes guys, we have the profit. So as you can see on trading, you can work with 5 minutes trades or in a 1 minute trades. It's very easily, just when you know the technical analysis, it helps you to understand every time frame situation. Okay guys, so let's continue. We already have one profitable deal in 5 minute deals, so let's continue and let's see some situation right here. So I think that we're gonna go downwards right here, and let's see why. So first of all, we can see that most of the buyers showing us that the price is gonna go downwards. Also, we have this kind of zone of support that we're trying to go into. So we have this first zone and we have this zone too, so I think we're gonna try them too. So let's see and let's continue. The price is growing, but I think that's not gonna be the moment of the working. So also we can see that we're working with the curves and we're working with really maximum minimum situation right here, and pretty understandable one. So that also we can see that we went downwards here, not with a curve and with the stably working prices. Also we had this area of stable working prices right here, and we had this tail that's showing us. So as you can see, we don't have full body volume of this candle, and we have this little tail that showed us, well, I tried but I can't go upwards, and we're gonna go downwards right here. I think pretty predictable that we're gonna try this resistance zone. It's very near us, so that's gonna work. Also we can see that we had these candles here or here, for example. They are probably 90% full volume candles. That is telling us that the market is pretty stable. So let's see what's happening. We can see that we had this tail that showed us, well, we're gonna go downwards, and now we are going downwards and we're gonna try to take in this support zone, and we already near its support zone. And also I think after this one we're gonna try this one, because we really don't have the signs for going upwards. And now the rule is working for us: never go towards the crowd, and we're going with the crowd because all the crowd want to be downwards. So let's just wait and see. We already going to the profitable positions, and now we're gonna see the situation on the market that is showing us that we working kind of downwards. Yes, we're gonna try the second support zone. I'm pretty confident in that, guys, so you can see it for yourself. Also we can tell about that third support zone, but I don't think that we're gonna go downwards there, but why not that just show you. So we have this support zone too, but it's too low for reaching it, so I don't think that we're gonna go there. Also what we can see here with the candle, we again have not full body candle. We have this tail that's showing us that higher is not working for us, and we again going downwards, and we started to go downwards with the curves. You can see it for yourselves that we're going with a curve right here, a little curve right here, and we just going for the second support zone. I'm pretty sure in that. So you can see it that we went through this one. Let's continue it like this, and we had few points on here. So let's see what's gonna happen with our price. We again seeing this tail that's showing us that higher is not working for us. So now we're gonna see the result just in few seconds, just in 1 minute, I just think. So just let's watch what's happening, how the price is working correctly with the support zones, and how you can just with two technical analysis understand how the price is working for the long-term deals, because I know many of you are interested in long-term deals. And guys, we are testing the second support zone as I told you, and that is really interesting. And look what's happening with this candle. Look what's happening. It's showing us too low, and we had this window. Oh my god, did you see that? We have this tail that's showing us maybe we can go higher, and probably we will go higher now, but it's not very interesting for us in that moment because our deal is closing and we have our second profitable deals, guys, and that is amazing. I just love long-term deals because they're very interesting in details, you know, and very interesting to analyze because you have just the time to explain everything and to understand everything for yourself. Okay guys, so let's continue and make our third deal for 5 minutes, and let's find the best situation for us right now. So I'm thinking that here we can go downwards, and I'm gonna tell you why. So first of all, we can see that all the crowd is going downwards right here. That is the first sign. Also the second sign is we have these zones of support that we're going through. This is the first zone. Also we're gonna have this second zone, and we're going through it too. And also we have this very low zone of support. It's really lower from the usual high. It's somewhere right here. And also I can tell that this one is too, but we kind of going through it too. So let's see what's happening. We working with the curves. You can see it for yourself. Very curvish marketing zone. Also we can see that we have a pretty full body candles, but the candle for the highest positions was not really full body and showed that the highest zone is not really working for us. And we can see from these candles that it's not very sure in this action. So I'm thinking that it's gonna go downward, and you can see it for yourself. It's giving us a very big tail that's showing us that probably the working upwards is not really the variant for us. Also we continue to going downwards from here, and we have these non-volume zones with the candles. So I'm thinking that we're going through this support zone, and we're gonna try it for sure. So let's just see what more interesting from this market, from this analysis we can have. So we can see this tail, this really big tail that's showing us that the higher, sorry, it's not working for us. Please, maybe we're gonna go downwards again, and we're going downwards again. Also we had this tail. You can see it for yourself. I'm gonna put it like this with another color, yellow for example. So you can see this zone with the yellow, that we had this tail of the candle that's showing us that the higher is not working. Please, let's go lower. And now we are continuing to going lower. I'm thinking that we're gonna try this support zone, and we're gonna take our money in. So we already in profitable position for 100%. We don't really need to be stressed, but it's really interesting to analyze how the market is working. So guys, we're going through the second support zone and we're trying it, and I think it is amazing. So let's just see what's gonna happen with the market in a few seconds, in a few minutes. We have only 2 minutes before our deal is closed. closing. So let's see what's gonna happen right there. We have the growing candle, but as you can see, we have the really big tails that's showing us that we're not going upwards, not today, sorry. And let's just wait a little and we're gonna go downwards again. Just see how long this tail is that's showing us that, oh my god, no, we're not going higher in this moment. I think that just some buyers are trying to put the price upwards, but I think that the volume of the buyers that putting downwards is not really possible to break into. So that's why I think that we're going through this support zone for sure, and we go through it for maximum, I think, for 100%, and we already in it. You can see that the candles that going downwards, they are probably the full volume candles in 90% situation for us, because that's showing us that we are going downwards. And guys, we went through this support zone and now we're gonna go through the third support zone. How do you think? But we already have only 19 seconds left, and I think that it's 100% profitable deal. And guys, just so easily, just so understandable, we just having the third profit in a row. Guys, it's just amazing. Oh my god, guys, we having the third profit, and this is amazing. So let's delete all our graphics and continue and see something more interesting and something more understandable, maybe something more convenient and something more to analyze. So I pretty like this situation. I'm gonna put the price upwards and I'm gonna tell you why. So we can see that the crowd is putting all money to upward situation. Also, we can see some zones of support and resistance. So let's try with the resistance zone. We have this one, and I think that we're gonna try to go through it also 100%. Also, we have this resistance zone. Let's just see it. Oh my god, what's happened? We have this resistance zone from here to here, and probably we can try it too. So let's just see what's gonna happen. It's kinda higher than the previous ones. So also we have the kind of support zone, but it's not really interesting for us in the moment. We can see that we have these big tails of the volume of the candles that showing us, oh no, we're not working downwards today. And we can see how we're going through the first support zone very easily, very understandable and very confident, I can say. So I think that we're gonna go through this one very easily. Just we working with the curves again, so probably somewhere we're gonna have this little chit chat, you know, downwards, upwards. So now we're going upwards for 100%. We again having this big tail that's showing us that downwards is not working for us today, and let's just see what is gonna happen. We can see these tails here that's showing us, oh my god, downwards is not working for us, guys, not today. So we're going to the second support zone and we're going very confidently, I can say. That is very interesting. So I think we can go through this zone pretty understandably. Yes, sometimes the moments like this is happening, but when you're trading for 5 minutes and longer, that is not the moment for the stress or sadness, because sometimes the market is unpredictable and it's pretty understandable for some of us have not very perfect moments. So let's just wait a little bit and find the best moment to have our profit. So I really like the situation that we're going through the resistance zone, and now we're going really fastly. We're going to the second resistance zone. That is very understandable, guys. Okay guys, so we fasten up a few seconds of the deal, so it's not gonna be so long to watch. So you can see that we going through the first resistance zone and we going to the second one. We already in very safe profitable situation and we gonna go higher for 100%. So it's only 30 seconds before our profit and it is a wonderful situation. So wait just few seconds and we're gonna have the profitable situation amazingly, and we gonna continue now. And guys, yes, and we having the profit. I love these long deals because it's so many details and I hope it will be interesting for you. And we having the profit. Yes, that is just amazing. So let's continue and find one more situation right here. So here we're going downwards, pretty understandable trend. So let's put the long line that we are going downwards here, guys. That is pretty simple here. So let's see our favorite zone of support and resistance. So let's find the moment here. So we have resistance zone here, but it's not interesting for us. We have the support zone right here that we're going to go through, I'm pretty sure. And also we having this one that is closer for us. Okay, what's happening? Yeah, so what we can see is that we have this candle with very long tail that's showing us, oh my god, higher is not now, we are going downwards, guys. Yes, for sure. And we're going through first support zone so easily that we're gonna go to the second, I am pretty sure. So we have 4 minutes before the deal gonna close up, and I'm pretty sure that it's gonna close up in profitable position. Also we can see that we are working with the curves. That is very important, that it can be the moments like a little bit higher but eventually it's gonna go lower again. Also we are working with maximum and minimum situation, but here it's like minimum situation with a curve that is need to be understood too. That is very important, and it's okay to go very slowly to the downward situation. Is just how the market works. And guys, we already going through this support zone again, and we're going with the full volume candles, as you can see. So we had the full volume for 90% of this candle, and we continue to going downwards, and that is really interesting. Just look how the market works right here. That is very interesting, that when we have statistically confident going downwards or upwards, we have these full volume candles. We don't have these big tails right here. And also what is happening right here, we can see that we are going downwards, even that through the two support zone, and that is really amazing. That is really interesting. So let's just continue here and see what's gonna happen, because that is very interesting. In what moment the price gonna change the period and go upwards? I think it's not gonna be in few minutes 100% that we're gonna continue to go downwards, but it's really interesting situation on the market, and I like the situation like this, so you can predict what's gonna happen. So you can see that we have the full volume candles right here, that we had a little mistake moment here, but here we showed again the tail that showed us we are going downwards, guys. That is 100%. Higher is not for us today. Also we have these little buyers as trying to put the price upwards. As you can see, we can have these little moments of going upwards, but I don't think that's gonna be really important for us, because as you can see, they still having this big tail of the moment. And even if we were gonna have the breaking moment right now, we already in the safe zone for the profit and a safe zone with a timeline. So I I think that's gonna be comfortable for us to close this deal up in a profitable position. So let's just wait a little bit and we're gonna see the amazing result right here. Just 1 minute, then less than 1 minute, and you can see that I'm just using 2 or 3 technical analysis, just 2 or 3 indicators for me, just analyze the candles, and that's so easily we can already earn a lot of money on the pocket option, on the binary options, and that is really amazing. Yes, as I told you, we are trying to now grow, so even that we're growing, we don't have this risky position for us. And just guys, 10 seconds and we having the profit again, and that is amazing how understandably market working today. And guys, yes, we have the profit. That is just amazing, guys. Like, I like this situation. Okay guys, so we deleted all the drawings from our market and it was all for today. I hope it was very interesting and very useful for you, because for me it was really interesting trading session to tell you about all the little details. Also, don't forget about my Telegram channel where I give free signals for you to trade with me online and make your own profit. Also, don't forget to follow my YouTube channel so you won't miss my useful and interesting videos. So it was Camila. Bye bye.